Very good morning, Honorable Minister of Fisheries, Mr. Douglas Devananda, Honorable Members of the Parliament from the Jaffna District, Mr. M.N. Ranasinghe, Secretary to the Ministry of Education, Professor Sampath Amaratunge, Commission Member, and also the former VC of Jaffna, Professor Mohan Das, Chancellor Omnia. Very importantly, my very good friend, Vice Chancellor, University of Jaffna, Professor Sri Satkunaraja, Dean of the Faculty of Technology, Professor Sivatandran, and all other deans of faculties, Secretary to the University Grants Commission, Accountant UGC, all other deans of faculties, Registrar and his team, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that we are in a new normal situation. Before the pandemic, that was before 2020, the situation is totally different. Even though physically we are meeting like this today, still in most of the places we cannot meet like this. But what I want to emphasize, how we open a building like this may be one of the biggest buildings in our system. This is huge. Vice Chancellor took me to this premises yesterday, and we went to each and every place of this building. This is unbelievably huge. And this is for sons and daughters of this country, not for anybody else. We are teaching them, we get degrees, we get the experience, and thereby they can help the country for the development. So you just imagine how many times we have closed completely as a country during these 2.5 years. 4 to 5 times we have closed. And we all know we are in a crisis. We were in a politically instabilized situation, but today it's 100% all right, I believe. So with all these matters, University of Jaffna managed to have this building open today. And you cannot find buildings and openings in the system, because for the last 2.5 years, no one worked in sites. So I don't know how Vice Chancellor, Professor Sri Satkunaraja, and his team developed this place, a huge building like this, not just a 1-story, a small smart classroom. This is one of the huge places ever we had. Then he said nearly 2,500 students are physically studying in this place, in University of Jaffna. This is unbelievable. Only here, that is unbelievable. So we are now thinking of reopening physical universities, but that is not relevant to University of Jaffna and Killinochchi as well, because you all have not closed. physically. And yesterday I went to your community kitchen. These are not just concepts where you can practice everywhere in the world. Yes, Ammachi. Yes, thank you, GA. Hope you will give more facilities. Thank you. So that place ensured quality food for everybody for better, competitive, very cheap price. So those food you cannot find in a Colombo 5-star hotels. To that extent, I have experienced the quality of food. I had yesterday tea there and today in the morning breakfast there with deans here. So community come here with their raw materials. Vice Chancellor have provided them a kitchen, and for zero cost they prepare food for all of us. So these are the things actually in a new normal situation that we have come to know. With this only we can think about a future of this country. So Honorable Douglas Devanand is, I would say, a very good friend of Jaffna University. That is why he is here. Yes. He used to visit University Grants Commission at least 2 or thrice a month, asking what has happened to that proposal, why this is not happening. So you can't find politicians like that today helping universities. So Jaffna is one of the places where you have that blessings. And also, what I want to say, in a new normal situation, there are so many things still that we need to provide for the development. So still, Vice Chancellor didn't ask anything so far, but I know before we leave, he will give a list. And I hope you all remember that University of Jaffna requested to establish Sir Ponnambalam Ramanathan Faculty for Performing Arts. So the present government has taken keen steps to establish this and given the green light. So please thank our Secretary Education, Minister of Education, Honorable Susil Premajanthan. He helped going out of the way to get it done, all documentation. And before I leave from Jaffna, I will be able to hand over the Gazette notification to him. So His Excellency the President and the Prime Minister, they all were very keen to establish Sir Ponnambalam Ramanathan Performing Arts Faculty in Jaffna. Many more to come. When I was sitting there, our Iron Lady, Professor Vasanti, is asking, you are getting only that notification. Why not Siddha? Yes. Bring us Siddha also before you leave. I said, yes. Too much pressures. I will somehow bring this. So, Professor Vasanti is representing everybody at UGC. The best example is, very recently we had a promotion interviews, Senior Assistant Secretary or Registrar to Deputy Registrar or Deputy Bursar. So I have invited him to come and sit with us. And I have asked her, when a registrar, anybody walk in for the interview from Jaffna, I have asked her, please speak in Tamil and tell us the time and the marks that we want to allocate. We have given the 100%, the comfortable environment at University Grants Commission to everybody. So this time, those who have participated 100%, they got their promotions. Not because of that language, but we have treated, telling you the truth, equally. Right? So we are, even though in a bad situation, this new normal, we are doing our work 100%. I must thankful Jaffna management, Vice Chancellor, all deans, academia, registrar and his team, having students more than 70%, 75% physically, with all these difficulties. I know in Jaffna premises, at the community kitchen, you provide free meals, at least one meal per day. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you, Vice Chancellor. So, I'm also trying to visit tomorrow to community kitchen for lunch. So, thank you very much for what you all are doing and waiting to see more results. Thank you.